Hello and welcome back to this week's news bulletin, and for any new listeners out there, welcome to our weekly news bulletins. What's been going on this week? Well, with the country getting adjusted to its third national lockdown, it's a difficult time for everyone, and for many, this will be the hardest one of the three, coming fresh out of January and into February, depending on whether the numbers of the cases are deemed fit enough. However, with the country still on lockdown, there are still stirrings from the world of top-level sport. In netball, the match between England and Jamaica on the 22nd of January has now been postponed indefinitely following more restrictions due to COVID. The match was set to be part of Vitality's Netball Legends series and to be played in the United Kingdom, but has now been postponed following the advice of both national bodies. In basketball, the London Lions continue a dominant run after having successful games against the Eagles, the Rocks, the Bristol Flyers and the Giants. They're now prepared to take on Hualawek in the Europe Cup if the game is allowed to go ahead. In football, we see Premier League fixtures return as Arsenal and Newcastle take each other on today, whilst tomorrow sees the Battle of the Wests as West Ham take on West Brom. Meanwhile, Leicester are going to be playing against Chelsea. Wednesday sees a bulk of the games being played as Southampton travels up to Leeds, Fulham take on Manchester United, whilst Manchester City face off against Aston Villa at the Etihad. However, the league is under scrutiny after more reports from players getting COVID and therefore more game postponements than ever before. They are therefore unable to play after several League One sides are calling for an extension to their season. These teams are including Ipswich and Sunderland, who would like the league to be extended. Meanwhile, the Women's Super League has begun to play again, with 12 teams continuing to play as Wednesday the 20th, Birmingham will face off against Everton, with Chelsea and Tottenham being played the day after. We at Pulse Social also have 3 new podcasts coming your way, with the first being from Connor Buckman, a canoeing instructor working at Woodmill Outdoor Activity Centre, as he takes the time to talk to us about his experiences. Meanwhile, we are also lucky enough to be able to talk to John Jones from London Youth, as he talks about his experiences working with young people in the community. Finally, we also have Chris Shirley from the Kensington Dragons youth team, as he talks about working with young people within sports and how the team came to be. That's all we have time for this week. A massive thank you for joining us today, and of course, don't forget to follow us at our Facebook, our Twitter, our LinkedIn, and now our YouTube channel at Social CIC. That's all we've got time for this week. See you next time.